Hello all, my name is Krishnak and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, we are in the second tutorial of MySQL with Python, and now in this particular video I'll try to show you that which library you'll be requiring in order to connect to the MySQL server, MySQL database, and then I'll also try to show you how you can create database quickly, right? So first of all, anytime whenever you see that you work with any kind of databases, like if I take an example of MongoDB, at that time you require library like a PyMongo, so that you'll be able to communicate or connect to those DB from the Python programming language. Similarly, in MySQL you have a library which I'm actually going to show you. So first of all, you open Anaconda prompt, and for this particular work what I have done is that I have actually created my own environment. So I'll go inside that particular environment like this, activate databases. I hope everybody knows how to create an environment because I've shown you many number of times. And then I will be writing pip install MySQL connector - Python. Okay, so you have to install your this specific library, because this is a library which acts like a DB connector from Python to the MySQL DB itself. So just write pip install MySQL connector - Python. If I execute it, you can see that requirement is already satisfied because I have already done this particular installation. You need not do much after this because this is pretty much simple, right? You just write pip install MySQL connector - Python. So once this is done, it will probably take, depends on the internet speed, it might take you less than 1 minute time, for this installation. Now I will go and open my Jupyter notebook. Make sure that you open the Jupyter notebook from the same environment, that is databases, because you have installed this particular library in this specific environment. Now first of all, remember, whenever you want to connect to any database, first of all you need to write something with respect to the connection, right? How do you connect to that particular database? So for that particular case, you'll be seeing that I've also opened my workbench. We'll also try to verify from here once I create my databases and all. And one best thing about MySQL, guys, is that if I think in everybody in college may have learned MySQL. They know how to write select star from that table, from this database, right? How to create database, how to create table, how to insert values into MySQL. If you know those queries, that is more than enough, guys. Just integrating that queries with your Python programming language is very, very simple. Now here you can see one example. I've written show databases, right? I'll show you how to create a database, but if I write show database and if I just execute it, right, you'll be able to see that I'll be able to see all my databases, right? So this is the query statement, right? Now I'll try to show you how you can integrate this query with Python programming language. That is also very, very important. Now first of all, as I said, guys, you have to first of all create an SQL connection. So you'll write import MySQL.connector. See, this connector only we had installed in the library, right, just now. So MySQL.connector as SQL, I have actually taken this, okay? And the first thing is that you have to create a MySQL connection. So I'll write it over here, MySQL connection. All this code will be given in the GitHub, guys, so don't worry about it. So inside this, I'll be using SQL. There will be a function which is called as .connect. Now inside this function, you have to provide three main information. One is host, right? One is user, and one is password. Now see this. This is very, very important. If user, I have created Krish also, okay, but here I'm actually giving root. It is up to you. Whatever user you have created, just give it over there. Now what happens if I just make this password a little bit wrong, right? So you will be getting an error saying that access denied for user root @localhost using password yes. So okay, so but if you remember, my password was 12345. If you have seen in my part 1 tutorial, the whole playlist link will be given in the description. So once I execute this, you will be able to see that it is very, very simple, guys. You are using a connect function. Inside that you are giving three parameters. One is host, one is user, and one is password, and then you're printing this connection. So once you do this, you'll be able to see that it is showing you a MySQL connection object at this specific memory location. So this basically says that you have successfully connected to your MySQL database. So guys, in this step, now we will try to create database. In order to create database, now first of all, you have to take this connection, okay? And this connection has a function which is called as cursor, okay? This cursor will actually help you to execute all the kind of queries that are compatible with MySQL, okay? So next step, what I'm doing is that I'm using connection.cursor, okay, and I'm creating a cursor over here. And after this, I'll be using any statement, any query that you want to execute. in the MySQL, you have to use this cursor.execute function. So if I press shift tab over here, it says that executes the given operation. You just have to provide the operation over here, and this may be a query, right? I'll be showing you some advanced queries as we go ahead. Now in this query, we are just writing create database my database. Now if I go over here, guys, okay, instead of writing show database, I can also create my database like this. Okay, I'll show you one example. Suppose if I say create database Krish2, okay, now if I execute this, and now if I try to show my databases, these are our queries, simple queries, right? MySQL queries. You'll be able to see Krish2 is here, right? Now same thing, I will try to execute it over here. Create database. Suppose if I say student, you can also drop the database if you want, guys. Drop database and just give the database name. Okay, it is pretty much simple. Just go and execute those specific query. So if I write create database student, right? So I'm going to create a database with the name student over here. So I will just put this whole query inside my execute statement. Then the Python will understand, okay, this is a MySQL query. I have to execute this. Okay. So once I execute this, you can see over here. After this, this has got executed. Okay. Now, if I go and see show database over here, you'll be able to see that I will be having student. So student database is created, right? Student database is created. But again, to see this database, I have to execute show databases, right? So over here, you'll be able to see that again, I'm using cursor.execute show databases. Okay. Same functionality. Okay. So once I execute this, I will be able to get this particular all the databases. But remember, okay, this all databases will be in the form of like, it'll just not be in the form of list where you can see everything like that. So you have to iterate inside this cursor. So you'll write like, suppose if I write for database in cursor, I'm going to just print the database. Okay. So once I execute this, you'll be able to see that one by one, all the databases is getting printed like student. You have, I created this just for practice, Krish 1, 2, 3. I think we are going as the movie flow of Krish movie. Okay. So all these things is with respect to databases. Okay. Now, one assignment that I really want to give it to you, and probably just try to execute and drop some databases and check, okay, whether you are able to do it or not. This will be your assignment, and every day I'll be giving you some kind of assignments. So make sure that you do this. It will be very, very helpful for you. And now in my next video, I'll be discussing more about tables. We'll be discussing about insertion queries. We'll be discussing about retrieving queries. All the different complex CRUD operations we'll be discussing. So yes, this was the tutorial 2 on MySQL. In the first tutorial, we saw that how we do install MySQL. And in this tutorial, I've shown you that how you can install the libraries, the DB connector that is required. And I hope everybody remembers this. The installation that we had actually done is that pip install MySQL connector -python. Now in the next video, I'll be discussing about tables. I'll be discussing about how you can do all the complex CRUD operations. So thank you one and all. I hope you like this particular video. Please to subscribe the channel if you're not already subscribed. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Thank you one and all. Bye bye.